Good. You're here. Are you ready for the interview?
Yeah, man, I can't believe it. We got Mr. Marvel himself. How did we swing that?
Yeah. Blowing up on Facebook, G Fuel sponsorship, making waves on
I
TikTok.
know. I'm fanboy right now. Tom Holland, the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Same. We have Mr. Marvel on today.
Yeah, Mr. Marvel, Spider-Man, Tom Holland. Everyone knows that.
No, Sam. We have Mr. Marvel TV, Facebook content creator, TikTok content creator. You didn't really think we had Tom Holland on, right?
No.
Welcome back. Well, not welcome back. We're already starting. All right.
Woo! We did it.
Gotta
First
trim
one
it already.
Welcome to Behind the Desk of Stationary Men. Today, we're going behind the desk of a very special guest. This person's a TikTok partner with over 440,000 followers, over 5,000 subscribers on YouTube, growing like an absolute fucking maniac on Facebook right now. I could keep going on, but we're obviously welcoming MrMarvelTV. How are you doing today?
Good, man. Doing great.
We are excited to have you on. This is obviously our first episode. If you're out there listening, we're also on YouTube. You can go watch it. And if you're watching, you can go find us on whatever podcast app you like to use. But Sam, how are you doing today?
Good. I am not an interviewer, so this is going to be very interesting.
I thought you were going to end on good. And I was like, oh, you gave me a lot to work with there. But so we're going to kind of start every content creator's interview the same way. And it's the most cliche question in the books, but it truly is fascinating for me because of how I started, how they started is so different. So, Marvel, what the hell got you into content creation? And when it's such a hard thing to start in, what kept you going when stuff wasn't going right?
Okay, so I started. See, I've been playing Call of Duty my whole life, basically. But other than that, as far as the content creation side goes, when Black Ops 4 came out, hated the game. Didn't like playing it at all. So that's when Fortnite was on its rise. So my brother-in-law actually got me into the streaming side of things, and he just showed me content creators after he brought me over to Fortnite, and he just showed, hey, have you seen this? Have you seen this? And he just started sending me stuff, and then I got locked in pretty hard to Dr. Disrespect, and I'm a graphic designer. That's what I do for a full-time job. And so watching him was really inspiring. Where I have worked and where I work, I am not really challenged creatively. And so I thought I used it as an out to challenge myself and challenge my creative ability outside of things and to learn new things about the creative side of things to pursue other jobs in the future. And so I started streaming on Xbox. Did a little research. Twitch was the most popular choice at the time. And as far as discoverability goes, they didn't have it back then and they still don't now. So I started out on Mixer and I streamed for 2 years and however many days until they sold out. And after that, so I started streaming on Fortnite and then played Fortnite until, chapter, I guess, was it chapter 2, season 2, maybe? Hated the new map. Terrible. Obviously it's better now, but I went back to Call of Duty, went to Modern Warfare and started playing Warzone and fell back in love with Call of Duty again after Black Ops 4. And I played Blackout. I wish, honestly, the way the game is now, Black Ops 4 was a little underrated at the time, I think, but I didn't like it back then. But looking back, it was a little underrated, I felt like. But anyway, so got into that, and then Mixer shut down. I never had really ever created any content before then outside of streaming. I just streamed. That's all I did. That's all I was ever taught.
Right.
I guess not really taught, but all I ever cared about. That's how you grew. I mean, that's how you grew on Mixer, man. They had the they had the host for hosts crap and follow for follow, all that kind of stuff, and that's how you grew over there because it was a big platform, but I don't know, discoverability was hard over there too. I mean, so I finally caved in. I honestly, I don't think I knew how to post anything but clips and how to make actual Fortnite content except for YouTube, and YouTube scared me. So
Still scary.
so TikTok came along, and after the Mixer shut down, I went over to Twitch. The first month of Twitch was really promising as far as the supportive people coming over from Mixer and trying to keep everybody afloat. But after that first month, everybody left. It was a ghost town, and I probably maybe averaged 8 people a stream. I know some people would be happy with that, but it wasn't
Everyone
good enough
has
for
their own
me.
metrics. Yeah.
Right. So
There's
it
nothing
wasn't good
wrong with
enough
that.
for my brain, and I decided to give it one last run with TikTok because I was really enjoying Call of Duty. I started doing tutorial videos on, and what really got me started was Easter egg videos, and I thoroughly love and enjoy doing Easter egg content, which is so hard for me right now because there's nothing for that. And so it's not really hard for me to create content now, but it's like my passion was with Easter eggs, and that was a lot of fun for me to do. It was a lot of fun shooting those videos because it was entertaining for my brain too, and it was really informative and helpful for other people. So, and then once I found out, I did multiplayer ones for Modern Warfare at first, and then I started doing the Warzone ones because I saw people really like that kind of content, and so I started there, and then that's kind of how I got started, and it just took off. And October, it was the October after Modern Warfare or after Warzone launched is when I started, and so it was during, I guess, COVID, and right at the end, I guess right at the end as COVID starting, I guess not really fading away, but everybody had already had that success, really good success, like Lucci and all those guys. They had their real good success on Warzone launch and TikTok was going absolutely nuts, still is, but going absolutely nuts with Warzone at the time, and so um, that's it took off for me in October, and just kind of haven't looked back ever since, I guess.
So, two things out of that I found extremely interesting. First of all, when you said you were a graphic designer, I have it in the notes. I'm like, ask what the hell he does for a living. And also, I have a wizard of thumbnails. I didn't say it. I was going to say it in the intro, but your thumbnails. The other day, you made
Those
the
are
Doctor
recent.
Strange one, and
Yeah, it was my Doctor Strange. I grabbed that one
it
from the trailer.
blew my mind. I thought that because you just like you might have been posting them on Twitter well before I started noticing them, but I all of a sudden started noticing you were posting more thumbnails like a month ago is when I started realizing them. And I'm just like, there's no way he just picked up Photoshop and just learned how to do this. Like, he's got to be doing this
No,
professionally.
yeah, I've been doing graphic design for over 10 years now. I went to college for it. Didn't really learn a lot. I learned the basics of Photoshop and all that kind of stuff in college, but as far as that goes, I learned all the cool stuff, I always say, off of YouTube. So while I was in college, I would always stay after class and learn all the stuff that I was like, oh, that looks cool, I want to do that. How do I do that? And then tutorial videos on YouTube. So
Uh, that I feel like with that field specifically, with how much technology changes, are most things you even learned in school still relevant today in Photoshop? Does it
I mean, all
has
the
the
basic stuff is still
okay.
pretty relevant, but it's not. I mean, the best class that I took, so I majored in PR and advertising, So personal relations and advertising, and then minored in graphic design because I went to go play football there. Was Hardin Simmons University, is like a D3 school here in Texas, and I played quarterback there in college, and that's why I went. And so they really have a design program at the time, and so I had a minor in that. But my PR and advertising class was kind of how I learned all the branding stuff. Like so all the branding, anything like that, and which is what I do basically for my job now. I do a lot of branding books, how to brand things, how to space out logos, how to create logos, those kinds of things. That's what I do for my job now. And so um, all that was super helpful. And I didn't learn any design aspects in those classes for PR and advertising, but that branding and marketing is where I learned how to, I guess, get companies' names out there and those kinds of things. So that's really helped me here once I started applying it, which was not until TikTok, to be honest. And I didn't learn how to actually create content. And so getting names and so research is so thoroughly important when it comes to marketing yourself and doing gaming content on TikTok and those kinds of things. And so it's just, you got to find out what people like and what people are watching and look at what other people are doing and try to take that and add yourself to it. So that's
That's
PR and advertising helped a lot in that aspect of things. But honestly, if I had to go back, I would probably go to a design school or something like that. But I don't know. I would have met my wife and all that kind of stuff. So that would be a
the
no
great
go.
unknowns
But
of life.
yeah,
The great
exactly.
unknowns.
If I knew then what I know now. So
So the other thing that stood out to me while you were talking is I noticed that you're wearing a Courage shirt, and
there's JD, baby.
right here I have this. He's the
Oh,
best creator on YouTube. I've
I
been
love him to
saying
death.
lately, Sam's videos on YouTube genuinely make me laugh, like belly laugh. I'm in most of them, so I think it's biased. But I was sitting.
Definitely
It's
biased.
like 6 months after Warzone had come out, and I was on YouTube watching probably like LeBron James stuff. I don't know, something NBA, and
You jock.
stumbled upon some guy named Courage JD. And I'm like, what the hell? They're playing Warzone? Like, why are people watching this? I had no idea what streaming was. Like, I knew my
Yeah.
friend like Tim the Tapman and Doctor Disrespect. Never like looked into it. And then, so I mean, that was like March of the pandemic, and like just went. I was so the way Courage, and he was playing with Marcel, and I
Marcel,
want to say
dude.
like
Oh my,
Wildcat
those
at the time.
guys.
I'm like,
The
this
OG
is so
squad, man, it was
fun.
so awesome.
Yeah, like they're making people laugh. It's fun.
Yeah, Courage is. I thoroughly enjoy watching Courage all the time.
I
So
I love his
I
YouTube
got this.
videos.
I had to cop this on launch, so I loved it when it came out.
Ah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Um, the Sam, unless you have a question, the next question I was going to ask you is kind of super relevant right now. Just being a dad and husband while being a content creator, while having a 9 to 5, like you got 17 different hats that you're wearing.
It's tough.
How do you not lose your mind?
Oh, I do. Does Daddy lose his mind?
Right out of the gate.
No, I definitely do. I mean, supportive wife number one is
Huge.
probably huge. So I mean, but I will say that I put this stuff last when it comes to them. So when everybody's asleep, when everybody's in bed, um, including my wife, and she's asleep, that's when I do my thing. So that's why I stream late at night, which sucks. Once we become full time, which would be awesome. Um, that's when I'll hopefully be able to do more stuff during the day. But while these guys are at school, and so but yeah, man, it's a handful, and we just had our third one 5 months ago, and so that's been fun. And so, but I
Yeah.
enjoy it. I enjoy it. I've created content with these guys. That's been a lot of fun. My wife plays video games with me too. She loves Apex,
That's awesome.
and then she'll play some Warzone with me too. And so, actually, we're playing Apex tonight when the kids go to bed.
I
And those,
so
so we've had fun. We've kind of made it a part of our thing.
one of the reasons I was so like Sam and I have a list of a bunch of creators that we want to, eventually have on the show. And I just like kept saying, Mr. Marvel, this is why, this is why. And I like to
I appreciate that.
I genuinely think I remember the first time I saw everyone's like the first time I found someone that
All right, good question.
Question.
I started following, like, I remember that video. And for you, I don't know if it was I don't know if it was mine
No.
or the one that was in here earlier, but it was they said some joke on Apex and then hit the zip line, and I was like, "This is awesome," because
That was
I play
him.
with
That was
my
this
dad.
guy right
Well,
here. That was him.
yeah, that video made me genuinely so happy. Like, so when I play Warzone, generally it's with Sam, and then I play with my dad, who's 55. So it's like kind of the opposite of what you've
That's
got going on.
funny. I love
And
that.
that is kind of what my brand has become on TikTok, bro. It's now like, I almost feel like I have to post that. But like that video was so funny. And I guess I wanted to ask, like, do you get to play with them often? And
They're restricted to games during the weekends, so they don't get to play during school days and stuff. But so like Saturday is my son Max, who was behind me right here. That's his Switch day. He plays on the Switch, and he'll play Apex on the Switch and Fortnite. He plays Fortnite on my account, so my KD is trashed on Fortnite now. So I was like,
sure.
I'll have to start a new account if I ever go back. And then my oldest son, he gets the Switch on Sundays, so they flip flop days. And then when whoever's not playing the Switch gets to play on the Xbox, they play Madden, whatever they kind of want. Usually it's Fortnite though. Right
They
now
have
Always
Apex and
Fortnite.
Fortnite on the Switch.
they have
Yeah.
Apex and Fortnite on the Switch. Yep.
I have my Switch right beside me. I didn't even know that. I have this is like one of those consoles that I just neglect because it's just
Well, you also have a PC right in front of you.
this
Hard
damn
when you have a PC just right
ruins
here.
all gaming. It ruined
Yeah.
everything.
I play Rocket League on
Um,
my Switch.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's
whenever
true.
I'm
They have
not.
that too.
I suck at Rocket League.
So do I,
I'm
but I still
terrible at
play it.
Rocket League. I cannot play it.
Sam, do you have any questions? Because I'm just gonna keep going unless you have anything.
No, you're the you
Okay.
you got the serious questions.
Okay. This is one. This is another.
Awesome.
Paused again.
I could have done that question.
Hashtag internet. Spectrum probably.
It is Spectrum.
I do have Spectrum.
Yeah.
How bad did I pause?
Oh yeah, I didn't hear any of that.
Did you ask the
Yeah.
question?
No, I stopped because I could hear
Okay,
you guys
yeah,
making
yeah.
fun of me, so I stopped. But I definitely do have Spectrum.
Spectrum, dude.
so
I had it too, man. It sucks. And
It
that's
really
how
does.
that's what I started with. I started with Spectrum for the first. I mean, until we got our new house a year and a half ago now. I had Spectrum all the way up until then, and so it's the worst. And if you don't have anything available, it's super frustrating.
It's the best
Yeah.
and the worst. Like the download speeds for rural Ohio are so good, but it's just not consistent. Out
Yeah.
there.
I'll say when I went from Spectrum to AT&T fiber, oh my
That's
god,
what I have.
it's
Yep.
a
Not all of
world
us
of
live in a big
difference.
city.
That's your own
Sam.
line. That's what it is.
Really?
You live in Cleveland. Don't tell me you don't live in a big city.
A
I got a
suburb of
question.
Cleveland. Suburb of Cleveland.
You live in Cleveland.
I think it's time we had a word from our sponsors. Are you an average gamer but work full time? You come home tired and exhausted, hoping to play a few games and relax with your friends? Me too. Don't you wish there was something out there that was just meant for the average gamer? Well, look no further with average.gg. Packed with the most average ingredients to give you no competitive edge over the competition whatsoever. Just average ingredients for average gamers. You might win, you might lose, but at least you'll be average at it. With average.gg.
All right, Marvel. This is a question that I'm not gonna lie. When Facebook GG became a thing, is that what they call it? Facebook.gg.
Yeah.
Gaming. Okay. When that became a thing, outside of
background research.
Zlander, outside. I didn't pause there because the internet either. Outside of Zlander, I kind of was just like, I didn't take the platform super seriously. I thought Facebook, that's where like my aunt and grandma, fight with people online. Why am I going to go there? But I posted a few reels on there, and I mean like the numbers that they do, and then I just saw like Rob started posting on Facebook.
Yeah, he's doing
Like,
well now.
Yeah,
Yep.
like all of you very good TikTok creators that start posting on Facebook do well because Facebook's algorithm is just like
Honestly, there's
pumping
not a
good
lot of
content.
creativity on Facebook either right now, as far as the reels go. Too, all of it's like basically gameplay. And so if you're a TikTok creator and you're doing create, I'm not saying it's not creative content, because you are creating content. If you're posting something, it's creating content, whether it's good or bad, whatever it is. But if you're doing like different things besides just posting good gameplay and you're creating that kind of stuff, Facebook is a really good opportunity for you right now. And so, and I'm, and the biggest deal is if you can get partnered on Facebook, there's a lot of opportunity there.
Yeah, I see. Like, well, with you and Rob specifically, you guys are very storytelling creators. So I mean, I'm sure that market on Facebook is just untapped right now.
Very, yeah,
But I guess my question to you is long term, kind of trying to put the blinders onto the wild success. And if you think that it continues, like I don't know how Facebook is working, but like Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, like what do you see coming out standing on top of the hill? Like, do you think Facebook has the legs to take them down? I mean, they have the
they have
resources,
the they have
the
the
people.
backing, they have the people, they have. I mean, I'm not saying they're it's going to top YouTube. I think they're both going to be parallel to each other. To be honest, I think. Now, I will say probably Facebook will be a little on the probably below YouTube. So above all, YouTube will probably be the place to be as far as in the future. But I don't think Twitch will, unless
Yeah.
they have some discoverability plans. It's just not gonna happen. And so, I mean, I don't know, as they continue adding new creators and stuff to YouTube, like Doc and Tim and all these guys, and what they're doing is they're building that community there, that streaming community. Once that starts taking grip and hold, and the live streaming community starts building like that, that's going to be a problem for Twitch, I think. And so,
Yeah.
Facebook's great. I mean, I started streaming there probably when I hit 10,000 followers there, because I wasn't gonna like just make a full switch or anything, and I
Mhm.
didn't make an announcement about it that I'm making a full switch either. I just kind of brought it over there because Twitch is so toxic, man. It's so bad, and like when you're not a toxic creator, like I try not to be, and so when you're not that guy, it's just a tough place to live stream and connect with your community. So my priorities just changed, and so I like creating the content, and I create the content, and then I stream to connect with the community, and that's all I do for streaming. And so that's the only reason I stream anymore. If I don't feel like streaming, I honestly I always feel like streaming now on Facebook, because the community is very supportive, and I'm not talking about financially. I'm just talking about they show up,
Mhm.
they just show up, and they've showed up consistently. Now I don't have
Yeah.
like hundreds and hundreds of viewers or anything there, but they're just consistent, and a lot of the same people every time, and we'll get like 4 or 5 new ones every stream, and that's a plus in that we add those 4 or 5 to our community every stream, and they come back. And so just it's a big plus for me, because I get to, and you start building that community, and you started building that um I don't know if it's called repertoire. um
Repertoire.
you get to know them, and they get to know you, and when you ask about their day, you kind of know what they've been through for the day, and you know what their job is, and like how was so and so's work today, how was the job at the factory, whatever, however you want to approach
Mhm.
it. But you know what they do, and they love it, and they're here to connect with you, and they're here sometimes. Like today, I've streamed over on Facebook, and it was a pop-up stream during lunch hour, and people just came in just because they wanted to watch during lunch. So
Yeah,
you just don't
that's
get that on Twitch. Or I didn't get that on Twitch. All I got was, "Hey, can I play?" So, which is a bunch of people's problem, and a lot of people get that, but I don't know, there's no discoverability, so people who are looking for certain things just can't find it over on Twitch, and they just scroll and they click on the most popular whatever's at the top, because they don't want to scroll all the way down. So
yeah. I think to your point, like Facebook and YouTube's live streaming, obviously doesn't have an algorithm that is just going to boost people into the stratosphere, but it has avenues to get you there. Whereas Twitch, it's like they don't have anything, and they could if they really wanted to. They
Oh
could.
yeah, definitely. I
They're
mean, you got
so
Amazon backing you.
yeah. Oh my God. You could have servers on Mars with Jeff Bezos if you really wanted to. I mean,
Yeah.
the sky's the limit with them, but they just don't want to change anything. I think the only thing keeping Twitch in the running long term is comfortability. People are scared to leave the user interface that they're
Sure.
so familiar with. I know for me, like,
It's a scary thing having to go and change all of your links and stuff too. And I know that sounds like a small thing, but it's scary because I mean you miss it. I mean you miss some links and there and like people directing towards your stream because that's
mhm.
what you had to do for Twitch. So it's a scary thing. I know the feeling. That's for sure.
Yeah, I I don't know a lot about Facebook. I'm still trying to learn more about it with
It
the streaming
is
side.
it's confusing. That's for sure.
But I think you had a good point where it's like I think they'll be parallel, but then you ended up saying YouTube on top. It's so hard to just discredit the giant video platform that YouTube has been and is just going to keep continuing to grow.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, Facebook obviously has, unlimited amount of people and resources flowing through there, but YouTube, I mean, it's kind of the same deal, which is
And
weird to
if I
think
mean,
about.
if Twitch stepped up their game a little bit, I think all three of them could coincide and with each other. I mean, but Twitch has got to care about their creators, I think, a little bit more, or a lot more, to be honest. I mean,
Hmm.
you're looking at they let Tim the Tatman go and didn't even care, didn't blink
Hmm.
an eye, just they didn't
Yeah.
fight back for him. And I mean, I'm just going based off his YouTube videos and what he said. But
Hmm.
if you hear that and you're like, oh, why do I want to be big on here? Why would I
No.
want to be? You know?
Tim was at the top of his game. Just being realistic, like he'll probably never grow any more exponentially than he was, on right now. He really didn't. He didn't lose any viewers, which is really incredible. To what I mean,
Yeah.
he's the pinnacle of what you want to build. He's non-toxic. I mean, like guys like Doc. I love Doc, but Doc's obviously a very toxic human being.
Right.
But
That's what his
people,
character is. Yes.
right? People still go there because they know, oh, this guy's dressed up. This isn't actually Guy.
And dude, he puts on a show, and
It's
that's
incredible.
it's absolutely top tier and the top of the game. Period.
He's
He's at the tippity
he
top,
He's
and
just
he's only
always in
halfway up.
character. He's always in character. It's
yeah.
amazing.
It's awesome.
Even when he's not
Yeah.
streaming.
He was walking around the Cleveland All-Star weekend, like just shooting baskets. Like he just looked like Doctor. I mean, he was dressed like Doctor Disrespect, but he was
Right.
walking around like him, doing that fake
6'8".
laugh. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah.
I've heard Benjamin's production is pretty damn close. I still
Oh,
have
it's
not
very
seen a
good.
live stream.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
His TikTok videos, the ones where he would go see into the future, those were
Those are
just
awesome. Yeah. Very creative.
it's asinine how good those were. So I need to go see his, but yeah, Doc has the best production crew on the planet right now.
Yep.
But yeah, Tim left at the top of his game. Courage left at the top of his game. Doc, we don't know.
Dude.
He got kicked at the
So,
top of his game. It's
yep.
very frustrating. They haven't, said anything. So I mean, that's three creators that they let Ninja leave at the top of his game. It's just like every huge
Crazy.
creator they're just letting go. Yeah, I don't know. I think that for all three being the best they can be is what's best for creators because on Twitch, if you are a good streamer and you make good content to direct people to your stream, you can survive there. Anyone can make it on any platform, but it's a lot harder when there's only one good platform and every good creator is there fighting for
Yeah.
people. Sam, do you want to do your segment before we move on to? I have one really good last question that is perfect for his avenue.
What we got? Ad or segment?
Do your segment.
Segment first?
Yeah.
All right, well, we have it's kind of popular right now. It's kind of in the next to that like smash or pass kind of game that's going on right now. But this is
Are we playing a game right now?
Yeah, we're doing a little game.
Yes. All right. Cool.
Wait, I thought we were doing sounds.
Yes, that's the game.
How is sounds smash or pass?
No, it's I'm about to say what the game is, man.
All I know is if we're doing Disney princesses, I won't answer unless it's Frozen.
We're doing Disney
I'm not a
princes
pervert.
first off. Come on.
Oh.
No, so stuff like
No, I
smash or
said
pass.
princess.
You said princess.
I said princes.
Oh, well then we're on the same page.
Yeah. Sorry, go on.
We're gonna Our first segment ever, we're gonna do a game called Guess That Sound. It's from any like a video game sound. It could be like a song portion.
Okay.
It could be
Anything.
a sound effect. It could be a gunshot. Like, you know, it could be, these are just, but I'll give you a hint. All these are very famous sounds.
Okay.
So
I'm ready.
keep that in mind.
Okay.
They could be old.
Sam,
They could be new.
Two things. One, we were originally going to do this as a contest, but I think it'd be much more fun and funny for us if we just watched him try to guess it. Two, is your broom blocking your door so you can't open it?
That's keeping all the little gremlins I have in my apartment in. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, go on. It's just something I noticed. All right. Sounds of famous video games.
Well, okay, so Chandler, feel free to answer if you want. We can do a little game. Who's gonna win? Who's the nerdiest?
I'm gonna let him answer. I just want to commentate.
Beautiful.
All right. So Chandler and I were practicing these little sound bites. Yeah, but so Chandler, don't answer the first two.
Not answering any.
So if they're very quiet, let me know. I can't really do much about that.
I can turn it up if I need to.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. If you want to turn it up, if you want to repeat, I'll replay it.
Okay.
Again, you're our guinea pig, so we're guinea pig it up. All right, first sound.
Oh, that's Super Mario Brothers. He's jumping.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, we're off to a good start.
That was impressive.
All right, number 2.
This is first Game Boy Color game I had.
Nice.
That's what I'm saying. We're going back in time.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna go modern and we're gonna go vintage. You know.
Okay. Ready.
Number 2.
The same thing. He's hitting the question mark and coins popping up.
All right, so it was offline, but I got this one right. I promise. I got this one right. It's It's Sonic collecting a coin.
Oh, that is. Yeah, it is.
That was the first video game I ever played. That's the only reason I knew. Genesis was the first game.
I should have not jumped the gun on that one.
I threw you off with the Super Mario.
It doesn't
You
even
did
count
because they sound close.
All right, now number 3.
That sounds like a Game Boy turning on. No. That's not it.
He's just talking through.
Yeah, no, get the brain going.
Play it again.
Play it again. I know it.
It definitely sounded like it was going to be a Pokemon. You're walking into a building, but it's not.
Thought so too.
It has that 8-bit sound. Play it one more time. I'm out. It's a Game Boy game. I know that much. Hint. Give us a hint, Sam.
Hint. Yeah.
You
Oh,
didn't come
man.
prepared with hints.
Well, if I give you like a hint, it was
Give us the color of the cartridge.
gold.
Or the Zelda?
Yeah.
I never played Zelda. I just have one, and so I know it's gold.
What is he doing?
Like the N64 gold game? Are we talking NES?
Like the N64.
This sounds original. Yeah.
I mean, you're right. It's like the 8-bit. It's like an 8-bit thing.
I don't know. I
Is that
know
a
I just
level
played
up?
mine the other day.
Level up from Zelda. I don't know.
It's just, I mean, it's just like the is it when he plays the flute thing?
Oh,
You don't even know?
so you're test. You don't know this? So
I have a Legend of Zelda.
that's it. So we got it right.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh, any hint I get, like I can't be like Breath of the Wild, like.
You
Oh no, it's
suck.
not Breath of the
Next.
Wild. That's funny. Oh yeah, so when he tests, yeah, you're testing the flute out on different things and trying to get rubies. Yep. Okay, got it.
Hey, let's edit that one out.
No way.
Literally, all I have. Oh no, all I have is Legend of Zelda.
That's funny.
Move on to 4. I'm pissed off.
Can
now.
you guess? I never played Legend of Zelda. All right, number
Me
4.
I'm a terrible gamer.
But number 3, because we're gonna edit the third one out.
No way.
Oh, that's Among Us.
Oh shit.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's Among Us.
Has
It
to
is-
be Among Us.
It is not Among Us. It is
Bullshit.
the Metal Gear Solid when he gets spotted. It's the alert sound.
Among Us stole that. Play that again.
Among Us did steal that.
That's not even
That's
a
Among Us.
different. That's not even a different
No,
tune.
Not even a different tone. That's the
Tone.
exact same.
What, when they spot a dead
Metal
body?
Gear-
Yeah, right.
I feel like yeah, or yeah.
Oh, or the emergency button?
No, because that makes it.
Yeah, no, it's got to be when they spot a dead body, right?
I watched a lot of Courage.
And I
Among Us
missed out on the
videos.
Among Us stuff. I missed out on like playing Among Us. That's for sure.
Yeah, that blew up. Holy shit. We need a game like that. The
That was
gaming
COVID.
community
That was
needs a
beginning
game
COVID.
like this.
That was being COVID. Well, yeah, when you get like a group of 10 that's just vibes out, that game
Yeah,
can be
it's good.
amazing.
Oh, good.
I love it because I'm a yeller, so it fits perfectly. People already assume I'm gonna yell at them. They don't think
I
I'm
love
sense for it. All right, number 5. That's bullshit. That's 2 back-to-back bullshit ones.
Oh, that's Pac-Man. Easy.
You were so confused what that sound was.
Sounded like a zipper going.
Yeah, that's Pac-Man for sure.
Pac-Man, a little chompy chompy. Fun fact though about Pac-Man, not the game, but like if you put your finger in your ear and you like go up and down, it sounds like that.
I'm not gonna do that right now.
No, it
I
doesn't.
feel like
It
that's
does.
exactly why he's doing it.
Not that high pitch, but like
Yeah, if you go back and forth, it makes a.
yeah, which sounds
Because-
like the waka waka waka. It's probably not waka waka. I don't know why I said waka waka, but
I could hit a pool noodle against the wall that can make that noise if I hit it on beat. Next, I don't want to get into this. We have company.
well, for everyone watching can try that, and they're all gonna be people watching them do that are gonna be like, "What are you doing? You scratching your ear?" All right, number 6.
Get over here!
Mortal Kombat.
What character of Mortal Kombat?
Oh, Scorpion.
Bingo. We need a little.
Easy.
We need a
That's a
little.
good one.
Ding 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 ding.
Yep.
Yeah.
This
I have a. But that.
I got 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This isn't fair. I'm too young to be doing these.
You're like.
Kombat. There was a new movie that just came out a year ago.
I'm a bad film fan. I don't watch enough movies.
I'm a huge film fan, dude. I'm all over that. Huge.
Are they coming out with a new game?
Mortal Kombat? Oh, I have
Yeah.
no idea. I'm not sure.
Mortal Kombat 50,000.
Right.
I did wait. So, Marvel, you said you're a big Doc fan at the beginning of this. Did you listen to his audiobook?
I did not listen to the audiobook. No,
It
I need
is-
to. Does he read it?
Yes. Guy does not.
Oh,
read
I
it.
didn't know
Dr.
that.
Disrespect reads it.
I need to
Um,
read. Okay, I'll
I
listen
won't
to
ruin
that
it
then.
then, but the whole first like 4 chapters about Mortal Kombat, and I was actually farting. I was laughing so hard in the car, like super dangerously laughing, like tears out
Awesome.
my eyes.
I didn't know he read it, or I would have, or probably already listened to it.
It's pretty good. It's
Beautiful.
I
Knowing
definitely
him-
thought I was gonna get an autobiography where I was like, I'll get to learn more about
Could you
like
imagine if he did an
Guy.
audiobook of his whole entire book in front of a fireplace as Dr. Disrespect?
Oh my
And it's just him in a leather chair with a glass of scotch
God,
and a
that'd be so good.
cigar and just in a
That would
robe or
be
something.
so good.
Hilarious.
A robe, what with his like.
With
Outfit
his
underneath it.
vest on. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, that needs to happen.
like a basketball goal behind him. That was great.
When he posted the TikTok of the guy in chat saying, "You look like Fireball Mario," and he goes,
Oh,
"Who
that's
the
a good
hell
one
is that?"
too.
That was the Oh my
He
god.
knew who that was. What a
He had
setup.
to have, but what a oh my god.
That was
Sorry,
great.
Sam. We went off the wrong path there in your game. Don't
That's
be
right.
mad.
That
Number 7.
I'm livid. All right, number 7. Marvel's kicking Chandler's batootie.
I'm just go ahead and say Among Us stole another sound because
That was
that's
a long one.
deathly close to Among Us.
Is everything in
Was
the
that
world Among Us to you?
GameCube?
No, but it is. You're on the right track.
It's a console turning on
Yeah.
for sure. It's not Xbox. It's not Nintendo 64.
No, they don't.
Um,
If it's a console that makes noise turning on, it'd have to be. I'm going PlayStation.
What's
1.
your play? 1. Okay.
that's PS2.
PS2.
Yeah.
It is PlayStation 1. The startup sound.
Good job. Very nice.
Very good, Chandler.
I just went with a
Taking
different
my
answer. I
one.
didn't want to get it right.
Taking my one for victory. That's all I'm doing.
I was gonna say, it did sound like I thought it was GameCube for some reason. That's funny.
Man, what
It's a lot. So long.
Yeah. That was like a when I heard that one, I was like, whoa, nostalgia. Like
I
Tony
didn't have
Hawk Pro
PlayStation 1.
Skater.
I had a PS2. That's why I went with PS2.
What a good console the PS2 was.
Mm.
Damn. Changed gaming forever.
Yes.
Sam, show us number 8.
I'll just let you hear it. I'm not going to show you anything.
Okay,
All right.
that's fine.
Number 8. Chandler, if you say Among Us, I'm going to boot you from the interview.
That sounds like another console turning on.
No.
No?
It seems like a winter game where you're in snow. That's what it sounded like to me.
I need to hear what your like thought process is there. When you hear that sound, what are you thinking? What do you mean winter?
Snow.
The
Like I
chimes,
just said.
probably.
Like, okay, you just think of snow, like what, like walking through snow or like walking through like a forest, like during a blizzard, like.
When I hear chimes like that, I think of Christmas, and so Christmas goes with winter, and that's where I go with a winter themed
I was on the
sound.
side of a mountain in the middle of the snow in the wintertime.
You're like in Skyrim, the Dova King character.
Yeah, I mean, kind of, but I know it's not Skyrim. Which I still have never finished. I've got like 40 hours, like 50 hours into 17 different accounts because it's on every single
No
one
one
of my
finishes
consoles.
Skyrim. Let's be real.
No one.
I don't know. I'm throwing
Once you
this
think
out.
you
Among
finished,
Us.
start a new character.
Yes. Among Us is my
Um,
final guess.
I'll go God of War. I don't know.
That
Some
was
RPG game.
Yes. That is Dark Souls when you died sound.
Damn, he was close.
I know you. Yeah.
Wow. I was close too.
I was
Among
kinda
Us,
like
Dark
lead
Souls,
you- I
put
was-
it there.
close.
Yeah. Don't know where winter came from, but
It had a wintery
Death
vibe.
Sound. That would be, yeah. See it.
Okay.
That makes sense now.
I'm giving him credit for that one in my head. That was a good guess.
we're giving him credit for all these in our heads. Ultimately, he's the winner and we're the losers.
Number 9.
9.
Are there only 10 of these, I hope? So I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yeah, there's 12, but 10. We'll do 10.
Okay.
Number 9. This is a hard
That's
one.
Crash Bandicoot.
Donkey Kong. Oh, that's Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, you're right. That's Bandicoot.
Tell me I got it.
Wow.
Tell me I
That
got
was-
it.
Yes, you got it. That was
Yeah,
wow.
that was definitely Bandicoot. I remember playing that. Oh man,
My
That
second
is
guess would have been
insane how-
Donkey Kong 64, though. That was
that's what
my
that was
second
my
guess.
sounded
that was
okay,
my
yeah.
guess was Donkey Kong. So
Like, I honestly, so as soon as I heard that sound, in my head, I saw the little floating feather guy, but then I saw the yellow N64 cartridge. Like, fighting in my head.
You can only
Milliseconds.
name things based on their cartridges. What the? Why is that
That's all
in
that
your mind?
ever mattered.
That's exactly right. That's
Well,
why I like
blowing it, yeah.
Pokemon. Yeah, Crash Band. I
I
mean,
cannot believe how fast you got that.
I was a PlayStation guy until my PS2 broke. By no fault of
Crash
its own.
Bandicoot,
My cousin literally stepped on it, but then I went Xbox because I was pissed
Isn't it
off at
Xbox now?
PlayStation. Yeah, I think Crash is.
Bandicoot.
Yeah.
hmm Back then, it was just.
You ever played
whatever.
Crazy Taxi back in the day?
So good. I had it on PSP. Oh my
Crazy
God.
Taxi. Oh yeah, that was one of my favorites.
I was like, I think in 6th grade when I got my PSP, and I'm sitting in the back of my parents' minivan on the way to Catholic Mass, and vividly remember playing GTA and just like killing a bunch of prostitutes. And I'm like, this is the life. This is America. This is why.
That's
Oh, it's so
perfect.
terrible. I never will let my kids play video games that I know that are like that. I just
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nope.
you turned out all right.
No, I didn't. No, I
Oh.
didn't.
No, I didn't.
It's all sad. Number 10.
Number 10.
I'm gonna let you down. It's not gonna be as fast as Crash Bandicoot.
I disagree. This might be faster. All right, here we go.
Oh, that's the Warzone. No. Oh, Halo.
That's Among Us. That's Halo.
Halo, dude.
That's
Halo.
Off
bro.
with the
Come
Among
on.
Us.
Okay, I honestly, to be fair, I thought it was when you completed a task in Among Us. One of them
I don't
makes
know
like
why I
a
said Warzone, just because I thought it was with it.
Okay, the
Halo
only
for
thing.
sure, easily.
Yeah.
The healing back up.
Shield regen.
never
Shield
really
regen.
played Halo. I've played Halo, but I've never dove into Halo.
I didn't dive in the new one.
Bleh.
I reached
All right,
diamond
Sam.
or platinum or whatever it is.
Sam, was there
I'm
one
not
of,
raising my hand, but I'm just focusing.
were one of the sounds good enough to do it? We've got like time for one more question, so I was gonna ask him one more question, but if you think the sound,
I gotta do. Hold on, I gotta do one more.
okay, and then we'll just
for
record
you,
the,
Chandler.
We'll record the ad when we record the cold open. It's a fake ad.
We'll tell you it. When we're done and everything.
All right, Sam, play it.
All right, last one. Bonus round.
Among Us.
First one to get it. First one to get it wins the game. Ready?
Yep. Oh, that's hold on.
I do know this one.
I sure hope you do.
I want to say the Gulag, but I don't think that's it.
I hear it.
That's
I hear
pretty
the
close.
Gulag.
But not the Gulag. That's a buzzer. Do it again. It's not Mario Kart.
It's the only reason I'm laughing is because I think I know what it is. I think it is finally 6 times the charm. Among Us.
Yes.
See, I did not play that enough to know that. That's funny. That makes sense. Oh, that's the buzzer sound.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
That's the emergency button.
Yeah. Emergency button.
Oh, I'm
That's-
What
so-
we've learned
I'm
is if you have
so
11 sounds, and if you guess Among Us 6 times, eventually you'll be right.
You'll be right.
Oh,
what
I'm
we've
so
learned.
glad I added that sound. And my God.
That's funny.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
Marvel
that
still
was
won.
fun. Yeah, he won. I got basically all of them wrong except for one. So we don't want to hold you up much longer. This is a question that I wanted to ask you at the beginning, and I totally forgot. What made you? Well, I think I know what the generic answer is. What made you decide to go with Mr. Marvel TV? What was like the thing?
Big comic book fan, first and foremost, obviously, but big comic book fan, big movie fan. I answer this a lot actually on my stream.
I can't imagine.
Yeah. So Mr. Marvel used to be a feud between Marvel and DC. Mr. Marvel used to be Shazam for DC Comics. And Marvel Comics also had a character called Mr. Marvel. And so the reason DC lost that battle and went with Shazam, this was back in like probably the 30s, 20s or 30s when they first started and those kinds of things. So so DC ended up going to Shazam, and then Marvel ended up going with Mr. Marvel. So I thought it was a good segue between the two. Very old segue, but very good connection between the two. And so, and of course, I had to add the TV on it because that's for the copyright purposes. But yeah, so it's kind of a good mixture of both and a history of comic books and a big fight in between the two. And so I know everybody's always fighting about what's better, DC, Marvel. And so entertainment wise, as far as movies go, Marvel's going to be on top for a long time. As far as comic book and animation series go, DC holds the trophy there. Now, what if change things with Disney Plus with the animated stuff? So if they can build off that, Marvel will be doing really good, but they'll never top. I don't think they'll ever top the animated movies and stories of the DC universe, in my opinion. I enjoyed those comics more just because they're darker. I like the darker stuff when I read comic books, but when I watch movies and stuff like this Marvel universe and stuff, I can show to my kids and connect them that way and those kinds of things. So that I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Spider-Man's my favorite Marvel character, and then I've got Soups over on the DC side. So
that was a way more in-depth answer than what I was expecting.
Yeah,
because I didn't know any. I've heard of Shazam. Didn't know Mr. Marvel. I just got a history lesson. Yeah, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I'm a big nerd.
I mean, all that's behind me is Pokemon, so I feel you.
I'm a big Pokemon dude. Yeah, I played all of them. So, and I did the Pokemon cards. I remember I got in trouble with my dad. I got when I was in 3rd grade, I had this best friend named Thomas, and he had this holographic Blastoise that he had the original holographic Blastoise card, and I paid Thomas $20 for that. Oh, no, it was holographic War Turtle. And
that's just an investment.
Well, yeah, at this point, and I give my dad a hard time about it all the time now. And I had $20 that I took out of my like savings jar that they used to have for me, and I gave Thomas $20 for that holographic original War Turtle, and he made me give it back. So
for free?
No, I got my $20 back.
All right, good. All right.
Okay. Yeah, we just got some ice cream. Damn,
Yeah.
that one hurts. I never got into trading cards. I
played the trading card game, all that.
I'm like a terrible gatekeeper. Like I hated people that were dealing the cards at school but made fun of me for playing the game. I hated when people started playing Pokemon Go. It's a toxic trait. I know. I was just like gatekeeping it as if I owned Pokemon.
Didn't play Pokemon Go competitively, but I mean, I played it because I was like at work while I was sitting there. I was like, oh, let's go catch the Pokemon, I guess.
Yeah, it was. That part was neat. It was super neat.
I used to work downtown. Oh man,
best. Yeah. All the like. Oh yeah, all the battle stations too. There,
I would walk around during lunch. Oh yeah.
That's
okay.
Awesome.
So, actual last question, because this should be a short answer for you. The jerseys behind you on the wall, are those Mr. Marvel ones?
These two?
Yeah.
Those are my college football jerseys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw that Mr. Marvel was behind you, number 10. So
it was from a company. I got sent that a couple weeks ago. That's a basketball custom Spider-Man jersey that has my name on the back. That was cool.
That's pretty sick. Okay. Well,
so as you were saying all that, like history behind Mr. Marvel, you're telling me your name is not Mr. Marvel?
Sorry to say, nope. My name is far different from that.
That threw me.
It used to be my Xbox name. My Xbox name when I first started streaming was Dime Time. Dime Time Chafin.
Sick name.
Yeah,
that'd be a good nickname.
Dime Time. It was one of my linemen. One of my linemen gave that to me in college for college football. Dime Time.
That's awesome.
Going dimes all the time, baby.
I don't want to intimidate you, but last thing before we let you go is you played college football. That's cool. Sam and I played college Quidditch. So don't get intimidated.
Dude, hey man, sport's a sport, right?
So
fictional or real. And I know there is actual. There's actual Quidditch teams now, which is awesome, by the way.
Yes, it was.
I love Harry Potter, like, so that's awesome.
So I actually had never watched Harry Potter, but
You just
this,
played? You
this
just went out
nerd
and got on a broomstick?
This nerd has an even nerdier friend who is a relentless bastard. And I went up to the rugby table. Thank God I didn't play. I would have gotten killed. But went up to the rugby table. His friend pulled me over. He's like, "Hey, you got to play. Watch this clip." And he just showed me a clip of like dudes just absolutely. It's a full tackle sport.
Right.
And I'm like, what? So I went
It's
out.
like rugby on broomsticks?
Yes, but you can't tackle with two hands. That's the
Now
only
you
thing.
can. You can now.
Oh, there's so many red
You just have
flags
to
that I
squeeze your legs
got.
together and do this?
Dude, thighs were killer.
Yeah, the thigh master's going on.
The Quidditch players' thighs.
We were in doing the hip abductor and adductors for practice. No, it was
Awesome.
fun. We got like
bet it
fifth in the
was.
nation,
That sounds
fifth in the
awesome.
nation twice, but super nerdy.
That's
I hate
hilarious. That's
that.
awesome.
People ask me what I did in college. I'm like, nothing.
That-
I didn't do a single thing.
You don't just say
That's
play
awesome.
sports. You were a college athlete.
College
No,
athlete.
No,
Yeah,
no.
that's what I say. I was a college athlete, D1.
Yeah,
That's funny.
all right,
And then they say, "What'd you
Sam-
play?" And I go, nothing.
Sam. Did you have anything else you wanted to add?
No.
All right.
I think we're good.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm sure
hey,
we can like
it
roll
was-
a clip of Quidditch in there or something.
No. We will not be doing any of that. But it was a pleasure to have you on, man. We
Absolutely,
were
man.
glad to make you our guinea pig. Dime time, Marvel TV.
Time.
Time Marvel. That'd be funny.
Also, thank you again for being our test dummy.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
seriously.
We're excited.
Happy to do it.
We wanted to have people on that have something going on, and they're like their gaming space right now. So for you, it's like it's the Facebook thing. It just blows my mind every time you post your new screenshot. I'm like, it was like
Blows
4
my
days
mind, dude.
ago.
I know. It's feels like that early day of TikTok. A little bit.
Yeah.
It's not as viral or whatever you want to say for TikTok, but it's fun, man. But the community is a lot more supportive, I guess. Especially it's just more way less toxic, I'll promise you that.
Really,
Which is interesting. I not like a lot of people.
the shorts comments are extremely weird.
Yeah, some of them are. I never. Oh, you're talking about on YouTube?
Reels.
On Reels?
Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't get too many weird ones. That's strange too. I think it really depends on the style of content that you're posting, to be honest. And so if you're posting like just gameplay clips where you are acting like you're the best at the game, people are just gonna come in and try to dog you. But if you're just posting funny crap, and I mean, people are either gonna laugh or they're not gonna like it. They'll say it's cringe, but I don't get a lot of that, so I don't know. They're a lot more supportive, especially when just coming to the live streams. So I don't know. And
This
definitely
is golden.
more
'cause
mature. They're older. It's an older bunch because it's Facebook. But
Interesting.